Everyone here says they just want to play international cricket, but right now that's not possible. The International Cricket Council, the world governing body, has suspended Zimbabwe over government interference in the running of the sport, which is a breach of the ICC constitution.
For us it came at a time when the day before we were supposed to go for an Ireland and Netherlands tour. So you can only imagine we had been in camp for a couple of weeks. Actually, we had been looking forward to it. And then just the day before, we were then told that there's no more funding because, the ZC board had been suspended.
The suspension came after the entire Zimbabwe National Cricket Board was suspended by the country's Sports and Recreation Commission last month for alleged maladministration. An interim committee is now in charge. Many players are frustrated and nervous.
Time is running out. We need to go to the global qualifiers. If a decision is not made as soon as possible, we are going to miss out on that, and we would have killed people's careers. These girls only know cricket.
Until the situation is resolved, there's little or no money for salaries, tours and development programs. Zimbabwe's economic environment is tough, and like other sports, cricket is getting little support from sponsors and corporations. Most of its funding comes from the International Cricket Council, and some fear that could now mean the end of Zimbabwe playing internationally. Zimbabwean officials insist there has been no political interference in cricket, saying the interim board is there to examine the finances of the association and investigate claims of theft, fraud and corruption in the sport ahead of elections next year. But those directly affected say there's only one way to resolve this.
The ICC just basically asked for the unconditional reinstatement of the board, and then only then would they allow us back into the setup, they allow us back into the ICC. So I think for now that's just the only solution that there is. I think previously if there'd been a little bit more dialogue between the two parties before the ICC had made their ruling, maybe there would have been maybe a little bit of a loophole or something else to look at. But now I think the ICC basically put it in black and white that the only thing that has to be done is to reinstate the board.
But the players are not giving up. The women's national cricket team is still practicing in case the matter is resolved soon. That means they'll be ready to take part in the ICC Women's T20 World Cup Global Qualifier in Scotland in a few weeks. The question now is, who will back down first to end the stalemate, Zimbabwe or the ICC? Haru, Mutasa, Al Jazeera, Harare.